The NUX B-2 and the XVive U2 are part of a new breed of wireless systems for your guitar that promise you freedom from the cord. Let's find out if they keep that promise right now. We're going to focus on reliability and sound quality in this comparison. But before we do, let's quickly talk about how these two are built and how easy they are to use.
We tested this with a bass going into an amp and my custom RDK guitar going into my Kemper profiler.
The NUX is the better built of the two and looks cleaner. It has a clear indicator which channel is currently selected, so in a band situation, you know exactly which channel to avoid. We had two wireless mics and had some problems when we started, but we switched channels quickly and everything was just fine.
The fit was okay, but I jumped a couple of times and the transmitter came loose. So I don't see somebody like Flea using this in a hurry.
The XVive seemed flimsier. Everything seems really plasticky and not that well built. But it does have a slightly better fit. The channel number corresponds to the number of flashes.
Alright, we're going to demonstrate how you change the channel on the XVive U2. Those were 4 flashes. 2, 3, there's 2. So this guy's on 4, this guy's on 2. Which means we go to 3, 2, 3. Yeah, that's 2, sorry. 2, 3. Still not matching. 2, 3, 4. You see 4. Now the blue light is on. That means they're synced.
So when you're panicking on stage during sound check, you need to bring your counting A game. Both of these come with dual cable micro USB cables, which should do the job. I haven't tested how long they last, but the XVive promises 7 hours of playtime and the NUX offers about 6, so that's a wash. Both also run on 2.4 GHz. So how reliable are they?
In terms of latency, I was pleasantly surprised. There was really no detectable delay between hitting the string and hearing the sound. But I don't think these two units like each other, because when we are using them near each other, there are always some strange issues with the sound. And speaking of sound, the NUX B2 actually colors the sound, so it added a little bit more top end and gain, whereas the XVive U2 was more transparent. So we tested the units on the bass as well as the 6th string. On my Kemper, I used clean and driven sounds with and without modulation. Unfortunately, I couldn't record any of that, so here's a little demo. See if you can hear the difference. So which one of these would I buy? If you put a gun to my head and ask me to choose between the two, it would have to be the XVive because of its transparent sound and better fit. But which one of these did I actually buy? Unfortunately, none of them. And here's why. It's fine at rehearsals when you have time to fix the channels and other things, but you don't want another point of failure when you're playing live. You already have your amplifiers, your pedals, your signal chain, the sound guy up who's drunk. You don't want to add another element to that mix, especially one that is not very reliable. When I'm talking about reliability, I don't just mean the channel selection and everything that comes with that. I also mean the fit on your guitar. If you get carried away, they're likely to fall out. And you do want to get carried away, right? That's the point of having a wireless system. And I hear you say, but Rohan, they are so cheap. I want them. I got that gas, man. I feel you. But are they really that cheap? They are cheap in terms of wireless systems, but you can get a couple of instrument cables and still have cash left over when you compare the price. So at the end of the day, not that cheap. But don't get me wrong, I really love what these guys have done with these entry-level wireless products, and hopefully in the future we will see a day when we are all freed of that cord, but that's not today. Keep that cable. We've been DHRME.